What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Corey Crow. In this video, we're talking about just one project specifically, just a real quick one for you guys. I really want to get this one out. I'm very excited about this one project. It is called Project MIP. If you guys have never heard about this project, it is extremely dope artwork and a very cool utility behind the project. We're going to deep dive more into this, and everything else is going to be included within their white paper, which is in the description below. So do not forget to follow them on Twitter, hop into that white paper so you guys can find out all about the little nitty-gritty details behind this particular project, and let's talk about it. Oh, of course, really quickly, guys, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Do your own research, trying to make investor decisions within the space. It's really risky, but it's also a lot of fun. That being said, I'm not a good disclaimer down there. Just do your research. Research, it's important. Very important. Okay. All right, so hopping into their website, if you guys have never been on here before, it is very well done. I love the artwork behind here, which is most important, I think, with a lot of people. But let's go ahead and enter into the website. You guys get to see all the animations that happen, and then this initial character right here is going to be shown to you. The mint date is coming right around the corner. It's on the 28th of January, so do not miss out on this project. It is one that, yes, it sounds like I'm hyped about, and I might be trying to sell you on, which I'm not, but I'm very hyped about the project. And for those reasons, that's why the excitement is coming out on my end. I'm 100% going to be taking a few of these into my possession. So phase one of the release, they are releasing 10,000 MIP heads. There's heads and there's bodies, and combined, they make a beautiful piece of artwork with utility. So the heads are coming first, and they're actually all 10,000 of them are going to be whitelisted, and it's a free mint for those who are whitelisted. I believe you still have some time to get whitelisted on this. And then also phase two is when they release the bodies. So good to know that they're in two different sections. But with that being said, the website here, you guys can see the minting information. There's a homepage, there's a garage, there's about the MIP, and you can connect your wallet. The OpenSea and Twitter and Discord handles are all over there. Those will also be linked in the description below, so you guys can go there as well. What is Project MIP? Now, it is this very cool aesthetic behind the whole project here. There's a couple different things we want to show you. Of course, you have different passes, pet passes, body tickets, but what is all this? There's a free season pass for all those who own an MIP head, as well as a premium season pass. And you hold these to get loot drops, modules, MIP tokens, and a lot more. So scrolling down here, just want to share with you guys what is an MIP and what is overall does it look like. Well, it looks like these little mechs over here, which is actually very cool, and they have this like floating sloth thing, which is really unique and of course interesting. But overall, the mech identity protocol is what MIP stands for. It's a very cool, dynamic, sort of interactive piece by piece NFT that you can collect different pieces, you can trade them, you can craft them, and ultimately make one of these BA MECHS over here that you guys can assemble into a really cool piece, a really cool NFT. And it has a lot of utility too, so we're gonna talk about that as well. But overall, they are divided up into three sections: the heads, the bodies, and then the MECHS. And overall, you have drivers for them. So already, you guys already know this sounds like a pretty cool project based off of those factors alone. Now, if you scroll down to the MIP platform, this is one of the things I am most excited about, the sort of gamification side, the marketplace sort of deal we've got going on here within the space. But you guys can see, as you can see here on the screen, that this is exactly what that whole area looks like. It's very unique. I love the layout. The UI designers here on this have done a fantastic job. I think everything is well laid out, of course, between the daily spins that you get, sort of a gamification. You can see more information about your account, the robots that you currently have, the pets that you currently have. You can select which MIP that you want to actually use, and then you have inventory or pieces as well. So that is where your homepage is, the sort of the garage aspect of it, and then there's a marketplace to it. So if we click on that, you guys can see what that looks like. As you would expect, you can see your tokens, and a whole different variety of different things, of course, from the utilities of the heads, the factions, etc. So there are factions as well. So again, there's a lot of information to unpack here, but I want to give you guys the quick down and dirty tidbits behind the project. You can check on the loot boxes. There are loot boxes and season passes. The season passes are actually very useful and very interesting because they give you benefits too. You want one or more or multiple. You want a lot. You want the passes, not financial advice. Just a suggestion. And as you scroll down, you have the minting time frame, the countdown, which is always very exciting to see. Again, more of these three-dimensional pieces of artwork, which give you an idea of what the art looks like behind them, which is actually very cool. Now you do have different passes. There's a free season pass and you have a premium pass. Both of those are going to give you different things like tokens within the game. There's a loot box tier, different tiers of those loot boxes. There's more tokens with these and so on and so forth. So you guys can actually click on this little section down here on the bottom and it unlocks or shows you guys different things that it can unlock, like higher grade tier loot boxes. So as you can tell, you're going to get more value off of this premium season pass, which is currently available for sale on their website specifically and on OpenSea. So you guys can go there and take advantage of picking up one of those if you would like to. Now the pet passes are actually very cool. I love the pets. I think the pets are gonna have a massive amount of utility and value behind this whole project, because if you guys take a second to read this detailed information, it has these really cool pets or companions that you can actually have next to your MIP, and it's actually gonna be a massive boost. So they help the yield behind the daily token for the MIP token. So yes, there is tokenization to the project as well. And with these pets, it brings it to an impressive 300% gain, which sounds insane. 300%. Holy cow, that's a lot of percentages. 300%, it's a lot. So I feel like these pets are going to be very valuable, of course. And as you scroll down, of course, we have their roadmap, which is really exciting to see. We know that the minting is coming up right around the corner for the first 10,000. It's actually a free mint. And the only way to get that free mint is being whitelisted. And then they have a phase 2, which they're releasing the bodies and so on and so forth. So they're rolling it out, as you guys can take a look onto the roadmap and see exactly when they're happening. There's the phase 2 aspect of it right there, right about April-May timeframe. And then it continues on down the road into the future. So if you guys want to take a look and see exactly what's happening with this project in the future, I have high hopes for it. There are factions. The factions are actually very cool and very unique. They have 3 different tiers of them between the different ones you can see here, which is actually very interesting, because if you check on one of these little boxes, it brings you to the different colors based off of the faction tiers. So it's very fun and interactive to just sort of swing through these and see the colors. I like the yellow, very cool, and the white as well. So different factions, and that is going to be it for the website. And over on Twitter, you guys can see that they have a massive following of 45,000 followers on Twitter, and it gives you, again, more information about that particular project, and you get a good idea of what the overall artwork looks like behind the project. It's very unique, very cool, very exciting. I think it's completely professional and well done, and I think a lot of people, as you guys can tell, are already pretty hyped about this particular project. So if you guys don't already know more about the Discord and the sneak peeks, let's hop into Discord real fast. I want to show you some of the sneak peeks and the artwork behind this project. Sneak peeks are dope. They're super cool. In fact, actually, they give you a lot of them too. So as you guys can see here, just scrolling through these, I actually really enjoy it when they show these more rough versions within the software that was created. And then, of course, they have more 4K, crisp, nice looking pieces as well. Well done to the team for showing those both off. You get different colors, of course. We've already talked about that. And overall, you get a good sense of the aesthetic behind this project. And you can see the different types of head sort of mechs that are going to be released, the colors behind them, and then the drivers as well. So very cool that they're showing a whole plethora of different ones. What looks like to be an ultra rare one, of course, gold within the space, looks really cool. Think about like a massive gold mech. That'd be super sick to have, or even a gold with the silver sort of situation, or just silver as a whole. Very unique. So different colors. You have these more pastel-y sort of basic paint colors I would expect, and then here's something that is more metallic, and actually the hair matches, which is very cool. I wonder if the metallic hair is a rare trait. We'll see. Working your way down here, again, different looks, but overall very unique pieces. This one is very unique. I like this one a lot. Yeah, invisible. And overall, that is Project MIP. So if you guys like that project, give them a follow on Twitter, hop into their Discord as well, support the channel, support the project. You guys go ahead and take a second to subscribe to the channel as well. But within Project MIP, I think a lot of people are going to be really excited to mint these, as well as customize your own mech and so much more with the utility behind this particular project. But let's go ahead and end this one. Let's continue on with the next video. I'll see you guys in the general chat and in the next video. Y'all take care. Toodles.